And already, I see a set of dual Berettas for Diha. He's pushed up deep over towards main, but doesn't look like ENCE, or Big rather, want to have anything to do with that. Fasting towards the B site, 3 through cave, 2 up ramp, and a bit of a retake B setup for the ENCE squad. They're going to be left fighting for this long control. It's important that they're able to hold on to it. The Big take this. That spells trouble in the retake, but they won't make it out to long. They won't get this far. Everyone's churned up, and Crimbo, left alone, is put in the dirt. It's ENCE with a pistol under their belt to open up this series.
This push is dangerous, but Deeks not easy to connect.
Come on, man, it's the Yerman Yeeks.
The Yerman Yeeks are synonymous with headshots, Harry, but it's on Sin. Not as proven as some of the big boys inside of Big. Mantu with that Galil puts it to use. Finds that entry. They're just going to swarm right now. Diha tagged down very low. Has to retreat. The rifle will pick up the pieces. And Snappy on the big flank as well. Chasing them down. Nice shooting from Pius. And a confident display from ENCE despite being against the force by there'll be a kill on the way out. But Mantu is the only one to find blood in this round. And it won't be enough to do damage to ENCE. 3 rifles secured and 2 rounds taken on the CT side of Ancient.
Sin with the bomb is going to be in an awful lot of trouble with 35 seconds left.
Double setup as well. The flash won't do much. A quick turn and back they go. They don't even know about Snappy. He reveals himself with a no kill. Pius takes 2 and the bomb will be retrieved. All in all, that's a good exec for Big into cave, and now popping into B should be easy. They've got a smoke in the way. Madden attempts spam. He goes too soon. 15 seconds. The bomb just about makes it in, and with an AWP in the post plant, it could be potent, but Mantu's low. No nades to finish the job that ENCE have started, but Nerds has fantastic timing coming on the back.
Yeah, going to be here quickly. Tabson will just get spammed down, none the wiser as to Nerds in the cave.
How do you win this?
Mantu backs off. Oh, he will find one more off that AWP, and now it's all left on the Nerds. Tap on the bomb, going to bait this peek out of Mantu, but a second man still to deal with in Crimbo, and he'll be able to peek up, see that that bomb's not being defused. Nerds tries to swing, and Crimbo locks him out in the clutch.
He's actually jumping in the back lines, has been spotted, and they've taken the space. Well played from Big so far.
Good way of catching info though for ENCE, and unfortunately no one in the bomb site there. He once more need to play retake. And with a big spam on the edge of that smoke, and the bomb gets dropped crossing in. Nerds finds cover behind the pillar, and now Mantu needs to hit some quick shots, and he won't have many chances either. While Diha gets cut down in middle, it's still a 2-on-4. Make that 1 now. Just Mantu with no bomb. He is simply trying to escape. ENCE have come right down ramp. They know what he's intending.
No win in this for Mantu. The win is in staying alive, and ENCE are going to make that as hard as possible.
Ooh.
Only the tag onto Pius. ENCE want this AWP for their own ranks here, and so Mantu is boxed in and finished off by ENCE. I'm just not an Inferno
It's
player,
a brand new map, variation.
Man, it's so bad,
Come on
dude.
now,
so
Harry.
bad.
Come on, man.
Come on now,
Oh, no,
Harry,
they got
man.
1 kill. I'm saving, man. I'm saving the day for Tabson. And the Germans come through in middle with kills. Process finds Snappy on the heaven side, and Big with that smoke fade can now activate towards cave. And to make the right gamble, they make the right read, but they still need to hit their shots, and that's not coming through. Just the Spaniard in the sight with 1 shot. Smoke comes down, and so does Pius. Big breakthrough. Fantastic entering for Tabson yet again. And boys, I have news, fresh, hot off the presses, that I will be swapping out, and we'll be bringing in the king of the cast from last season of ESL Pro League. That's right.
Do you dare say the name?
It is
Xerxes. He gives it to the people at home. He's coming in. We'll hot swap them out here. I'll even put the lid on Hugo's water bottle so we can...
Yeah, I think this is a good situation for both teams, actually. It's one of those that is like a 50-50.
Well, let's see who the dice roll smiles upon. The boost up is nice.
Oh, well
Gives
played.
Nerds the angle, stops that bomb plant. And now Big have got to scramble to get it. Both Mantu and Tabson have leapt onto the site together here. They're very close to one another, and that sees Mantu trapped. Tabson's got to do this alone. 1 kill out of Tabson, but he can't find any more. Stopped by Madden in his tracks. And so it's ENCE to pick up that round.
He's giving it up now. At least he can backpedal towards B. Oh, Madden.
That's a smoke. That's a nice smoke.
Another variation for the ramp smoke. Here comes the pressure.
Ooh.
The spam is brutal.
And they know about him.
No, this is so low. 1 bullet's all it takes. And like you say, they hear the spam come in. Madden from long, usually great in this position. Feel like he so often gets away with like 190 damage on those sorts of swings, but it's just the one and done! Sampaius through the smoke, hello! He's brought ENCE back into the fold, a 3v2. And so now ENCE want to try give this a go. Crimbo reaches out for the orb, looks for the kill at long, and he is going to get it delivered, 2v2. Crimbo brings it back to a level playing field here. Sampaius walking in through the short side was the one that got this whole retake started, and it won't go any further than that. Snappy's got to save the AWP.
But I don't think it was a good run from ENCE because Nerds was basically playing site alone and the teammates couldn't even do nades to help him. So I don't think that was such a good mid round from ENCE.
I think it's important as well that tabseN clears close in that moment because you could see the sneak in coming through and Crimbo wasn't considering this fight is the one I was talking about. So if tabseN stayed glued towards cave, would have been some big issues. But nothing this time.
Oh, they saw him. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, that's a good start for ENCE. Let's see if they can convert this round.
Got the jump
Yeah,
up.
that's good.
D is still supporting, and now they've smoked off the lane as well. This is great real estate for ENCE to have in the 5-on-3. Mantu's certainly had a couple of chances here.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's Process, the one to get it done.
Yeah.
3 off of him on the opener.
That's insane.
It's what I said
runs
about the 5v3 before as well. It's if you don't make it comfortable, it's not comfortable. Even if with the man advantage. Now Diha has to make a good play here. Crimbo is full CT.
It might just be another save. Like, Sampaius can't do anything at all. If Diha doesn't get a kill, Sampaius can't go. He's already backing off.
Yeah, and he's playing.
He's going to come around the world.
Do they have time for this?
Diha as a kid, it's going to be close if they are going to give this one a go.
Looks like they're going still.
Yeah, well, Sampaius, I think. Is going away now onto the M4, wrapping in through the cave. ENCE are going to try this in the closing segments of the round. They've overran Process,
What?
Okay.
and Crimbo's dead as well. A last-second retake from ENCE comes to fruition, and it's Diha farming.
That's crazy. They really needed to build money that round. Ooh, I think Diha made a mistake. Or not, that's fine.
And that's it, all the info from Mantu's AWP. Knew one player was towards long, saw Nerds going towards cave, and then the first fight came to them. So it worked out perfectly for Big there, and that's a round that tabseN would be a little bit more happy with.
Yeah, but it's one of those that you don't deserve to win it, you know? So you can brush it off easier.
That's true.
Ooh, those are good flashes. No trade?
But that's what the 50-50 comes down to.
It is, yes.
And this is it. Do you have the right timing on dodging the flash? Is there an extra flash that you weren't expecting?
Snappy has been caught on this a little bit this game already, I can see.
Cave's not an easy position, right? It's one that you can read the game from. But what is going on?
What? But how doesn't he kill him as well? Like, I mean, this game is like full bamboozling me.
Mantu's been able to cross. They don't know about him on the other side of cave, but all of his teammates are dead.
Oh, they don't know he's here. They don't know he's here.
Oh, that's so weird. Ah! Oh my god, he pulled the knife. He thought about it. Mantu thought about it. Gonna get one. Oh, maybe a second.
Oh!
Just gets away. Sampaius now low, but he's gonna land the no-scope. Mantu
What is going on in
gave
this
it a
game, to be
try.
honest?
Yeah. the Snappy dies cave. They take the space.
Full beep up. They're running. Oh no, he's caught.
Oh, you fell out. Run down at long. Madden might need a multi. And it's just the one. Snappy smoked off in the cave, is spamming back. Nerds is fighting for the long control, but that is a huge kill for tabseN. With this control taken over towards long and Snappy wrapped in cave, this kind of shuts ENCE out, but it's round 15. They've got to try it. They're going to come through the smokes. Sampaius with one, but the spam from Mantu knocks them out of it. And so this one closes up, split right down the middle. ENCE narrowly holding a lead at 8-7 heading into that second half. I'm Harry joining me. I've got Exertion and Hugo.
Yeah, we're just swapping everyone. Everyone gets a cast today. We swapped 3 or 4 times a map now. Keep the flow. Nerds certainly is out mid in the pistol round. And 2 quick kills. It's going to be ENCE popping into B, into the more stacked site, but they have won every fight in this pistol.
They're just straightforward pistol round. Again, there's no time to even cast the round.
Round's over.
I can't even practice my skills.
Hopefully we have more rounds in store. Are you committed to joining us for the series, or are you taking it a map at a time?
We would say a map at a time.
Yeah.
how we
I think
feel.
that's a good way to approach anything CS related. Just one map at a time. That's all it is.
One more, then we go to bed. But no, you don't want to commit to a series and then you end up in quadruple overtime, regretting everything.
Yeah, so
I mean, the EG MIBR game was
going.
mental. It was crazy. 61
to open. I was like, oh my god, it's about to be an hour and a half long series.
Exactly,
like,
but then second one starts, they're leading like 10-1 or 10-0. EG are winning, and then suddenly it's overtime.
Yeah, 11-4 back into OT, and then 10-5 back into, what was that, triple overtime as well.
In my opinion, actually, he's very underrated, and I think that he just doesn't die a lot, like, without a reason.
Well, he might have reason here, but with a back turn, there's two on the plate. Sumpires takes a bite. The flank through Cave as well, beating the util. Sumpires going all the way, and tabseN finally puts him down 3-on-3. ENCE don't have to commit.
Yeah, and they have nerds kind of running towards A, I would say. Yeah, they will run A. They will split A here, but Process has a really good position. Diha 1v1.
Oh, he just pressed crouch. He didn't even click.
That's crazy.
Didn't come through in time, and now Madden takes the mantle as well, meaning Donut is completely covered.
They should try to look for a quick heal, and if they don't get anything, I would suggest that they save probably.
Bomb could still be a threat, but Mantu seems to be
the
getting
bomb is
out.
always a threat.
It's always a threat on this map, isn't it?
I'm glad you feel that way too, man, because sometimes I'll be playing, you're like bottom mid, 10 HP, bombs down, like deep on A, you just die straight up.
Big are giving ENCE a lot of room. Will this come back to bite them?
Yeah, I mean, I think they kind of have to because the A player is so low, Process. That's a good kill by Crimbo. Now they should know it's A.
Molly and nade for D, huh? Gonna try and slow down the CT walk. One player already threw the mollies, but Diha makes it back to main. Sumpires tucked in. And Sumpires is having a great game right now. That's important to bear in mind as he embarks on this clutch. He's gonna need 4. The nade rains down. And it will deal with him, putting a stop to that clutch attempt.
That's a good retake by Big.
With an AWP behind it as well. Prepared for the
full B rush.
Oi, oi, oi.
Right up ramp, straight in. Diha on the entry. Ooh. And this one ends up in a 2v2 in seconds. Bomb's trapped
with the bomb though.
Mm.
It's a bit far away. Madden is taking some space here. He can smoke CT. Nerds picked up a molly as well. I can't really use it. Oh, he's reading them. My brother.
Okay, now that's 2 sets of util from ramp. Now they know 100%. Both these players coming up the ramp side, and so ENCE position a deal with exactly that.
That's the annoying thing about ENCE actually T-sides, like especially on Nuke, they just play like 50-50 executes.
Kind of big defining moment, really. If they don't step up now, they're broke up against 15.
They faking it. Mac10 going in first again in Cave. The bombs outside of A with 2 taking main. Jump up is nice. Finally Big find a way in. 2 kills quickly off Process. Mantu hits his. He saw something else as well. AWP bout.
Oh, they blocked him.
Yeah.
Just delivered that one for free. And it leaves it all on nerds. 1v5.
Yeah, I mean, he should just try to deal as much damage as he can, but...
Mantu is committed.
I think he's gonna hold for a little bit, maybe. He's gonna peek now.
30 seconds.
Timing's everything for nerds.
Oh, Mantu, man.
Mantu's good.
They need this round. If they win this round, they have a really good chance of coming back, I think.
Yeah, ENCE's money would be bottom out, but that's when ENCE throw themselves back into middle.
That's the good timings of the flash that we talked about. Like, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's in Hebrew you would say chutzpah. It's basically where players are very aggressive and they don't really care about dying. They don't care about what will people say, you know, all stuff like this. So, I mean, obviously, in terms of the team, like, I would hope that we're good teammates that will listen to the IGL, of course, right? We're not, like, arrogant or something, but we're careless, basically. We don't care, and we just do whatever feels right.
It's about having that ego in the server, like knowing you're better and knowing you can get away with anything.
Yeah, I would say it's like that because I think, like, all the Israeli players are extremely confident in duels they take. That's a really good nade.
Oh, that's another really good nade to follow that up.
Winnable, but the AWP, Sumpires, he doesn't let these ones slip.
Yeah, he's got to keep a watchful eye. I guess they put him up on the boost. Can see 2 down towards ramp. And so there's Sumpires' AWP firing off for 1. One more man out along. Madden's seen him getting crossed onto up close, but Madden flicks back. And Crimbo, as good as he's been in clutches, not today, not versus Sumpires in this form. He'll take a 15th round for ENCE. Doing it with the AWP, 25-8, topping the charts. Nertsin just behind him. And ENCE are going for the throat. They want to put this map to bed here and now. Double AWP for Big. Desperate times calling for desperate measures.
Big are going for a mid shutdown again, it looks like.
Wow. Fast into the cave.
They keep getting there full blind and still getting the entry kills. Nerds one more. Oh,
That's
the pre-fire.
just unreasonable,
Just
man.
get him out of here. Let's go to Anubis.
Oh, just so unfair. It doesn't feel like he's playing the same game as everyone else, man. And look at him. He's just holding W the whole time.
He's a beast, man. He's incredible.
Knife.
He could.
Would
He
you?
The
could.
last one. I wouldn't knife, but
I don't think he will either, but...
I think he should.
Oh,
I
come
think he
on.
might.
Go on. Let
I
him.
think he
Let him.
better.
Let him.
Oh!
No!
Karma.
Crimbo turns
that's why you
around.
don't knife.
Yeah,
That's why you
true.
don't knife.
That is
Yeah.
true. Why the 180? Why the Spidey senses? Crimbo clutching up, though. This ain't no Nitro v RV.
If Crimbo wins this now, is that it? It's just done. Tilted off the face of the earth. Oh, we don't need to relive it. We don't need to
Sorry,
He said sorry. He said sorry to the coach.
Apologetic.
Yeah, he said sorry to the coach. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's good manners.
Let's hope they don't get punished. They won't.
Oh.
Madden runs it down, and so the knife is quickly forgotten about. ENCE pick up the dub to open up this series 1-0 to kickstart their day.
We're out the gates, Big on the T side. 3 players quickly trundling up the canals here into Nerds. Is he aware that 2 players are close? It seems with his little pivot he is. Util flying in, pressure now, Nerds dead, Process with the opener.
Well then, towards that B bomb site we go. Snappy, known as the caveman, defending towards Dark, and he's going to find one, but it might not be enough here. Big continuing their assault in towards the site. Madden, decent smoke, and the flash to be deployed, but it looks like they've done enough here. Big will get at least the bomb plant down.
And joining us, another late substitution coming off the bench. It's Big Rich.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? How's it going so far?
Oh, well, so far, so good for Big. One to find, Crimbo's going to get it, and there it is. A great start. God B likes the look of that. And we have the Holy Trinity map pool on our hands today, Alex. It was Ancient first, Anubis now, and Vertigo if we
God
do
maps, okay.
need it.
Positioning of those CTs, that nade, that really hurts. It's going to get worse for him. Just like that, Sampaio returns. Same spot, second frag. There could be more from the Spaniard here. Just at the nick of time, Sin's looking at the floorboards as Sampaio gets his third.
This certainly sets the tone for the remainder of the gun rounds, doesn't it? Nerds oversteps the mark, pushes out of Dark. Crimbo finding something in return, and Tabson's got some space as well. He'll have to find a lot more if he's going to stand a chance in the 3 versus 1. The bomb is down, 20 seconds remain, and he has no utility to speak of here. So we'll have to use brute force to try and do anything with this. The time ticks away. No one's giving him an opportunity. There's one, but still, nothing can really be done here. The bomb, no way of retrieving it, and he's down to 25 points of health.
Do they swing him after time? 8-7. It's going to continue to trickle. Don't worry about the swing. Snappy's going to have the clear, and there you have it. The first CT-sided round for ENCE will be notched on the board, and that's all Sampaio. Right? There's no resistance from Big. They're not showing their hand, and they're not looking for damage, but Madden is. A second is this confidence on the CT side. We saw similar scenes on Ancient.
They're just getting aimed on, aren't they? Willing to take the Jules Arends back at themselves. Boost late. This is nice. If they could just spot Tabson crossing. Wasn't quite good the first time. The second does connect. Tabson's down. Process into the site with Mantu's help. Solid double up from Process. Bomb was loose on Tabson's corpse. A missed shot from Mantu. Info flows. Diha pushed out of A main. Madden, though, he's the next on the chopping block as Mantu and Process are turning this round on its head.
Yeah, who would have thought? It looked like a done deal, but Big.
What a miserable position, Henry. If he makes any steps, they know exactly where he is.
Right.
Both of them can turn the attention. It's one of the positions he found himself where it's a long rotation, so he is having a look, and the timing, it's worked out for him perfectly.
Yeah, Mantu's dead, but is there really time to get his bum on the bomb?
If Molotov's main, he wins.
Oh,
It's
it's
just,
done.
yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't make the right reads. And what can you expect? It's Process picking up a hat trick there. Some amazing shots in towards that B bomb site.
Okay, we just lost 2 times.
Oh, go on, Tabson. Tell him.
Yeah, give us the source, Tabson.
We just lost 2 times on what?
Yeah, that's right.
It
Work out what
could be
the
the
story
initial
is.
exchanges, right? It could be the initial exchanges that they're
Okay.
talking about, right? So over towards B was where they had issues with Sampai's AWP. This was Process. To be fair, they lost the trades into the site. It was
Right.
Process who bailed them out with the double, which mad lad, what's going
Relax,
on?
brother?
Could get themselves into a pickle.
And he's not talking about Charlie.
He's not talking about Charlie, it's Grimbo. Puts Deher in an early grave. 35, that's a nasty one to concede as an A anchor. Fortunately,
Gotta
Madden
accelerate now, they have to.
has channeled him into Sun Pius. Good work on the AWP. Doesn't need to repeat, but he might. Does fire off another shot. Sin, he's doing good moves. He's got Nertz as well to rely upon. Sun Pius down. Nertz looking the wrong way. Mantu's been run over. And if Tabson can isolate the duel, he's making this clutch happen. He doesn't have time to go away. He doesn't have time to go away. He has to plant on B. Molly makes it very clear. Tabson could be walked on here. Madden should have the element of surprise. Tabson, got to be alert. Got to be aware of the potential for a close quarters engagement. Madden catches him. And that's a big delivery of a must-win round. ENCE get their second, right down to a one-on-one. And a lot of action here towards the Sun Pius Orb. Is he really going to find impact again? The answer's yes. Tabson walking out with his knife out. Swing from Sin gets nothing done. And ENCE repel the invaders. Nertz, caught out. Maybe Process can forge a path back in. He certainly nearly has found Sun Pius, and Mantu's the one to put him down.
They can play the mid round now. That's great. You're happy with that exchange. There's no rush. You don't have to commit towards this side. Nobody's full committed. If Grimbo oversteps the mark, he's going to get the volley off. It gives away the kill. Overstepping the mark as Process continues forward, and now it's just poor Mantu.
Oh, yeah, everything you were saying, Chad, you know, you had me believing it.
Yeah, it just came down to that moment, deciding to pull the molly, throw it in towards Glizzy, and unfortunately, ENCE will find perfect timing once again. Snappy with 3 massive frags there. Solid B hold.
Well, he's gone for a slide down the lazy river.
I don't mind it at all.
The lazy river. You ever done one of those?
I have.
Yeah.
Actually really enjoy it. I think there's one in Malta as well. It's like
There is a water park.
There is a war park.
That's 3 kills in the blink of an eye.
Yes.
Ace
and
completely open.
If Sun Pius doesn't kill Sin, they are guaranteed a man advantage.
Bomb.
Not anymore, they're not. Tabson's lost the bomb.
okay.
But look at the damage dealt to the 2 of the remaining CTs, right? This is still probably stringent on the next engagement. Who takes it?
Oh, the bloody bomb in the
And
doors.
they don't have armor either. These Ts, they're going to have to surely group up.
It's quite a nice idea, though. They've got a lot of time. Both
Snappy,
going
Snappy.
beach, and there's a free flag. Snappy didn't see it coming. Now it's down to Sun Pius, though. Positioned well. He actually might be able to bring this down to 1v1 sooner than you might expect.
Process not going to be ready for this. Doesn't get him. Oh, doesn't get him. Doesn't get him.
bullets.
Still, maybe with the last 9, he can find Sin as well. Yes, he can. Sun Pius pulls the 4th home from ENCE despite Big Clan and some heroics with those sidearms.
Oh, you're not happy with that, though, if you're ENCE. You'll take the round
certainly.
victory.
Basic utility, not to say it's impossible, but it's not a punishing round by any stretch.
Yeah, it's so.
Madden's going to get caught. Madden's dead.
Dropped out of the
What's going
window.
on, ENCE?
Hyper aggression. Snappy's now been caught out. Still manages to tame 1.5. Easy shot for Sun Pius to collect, and leaping through the smoke to
Nertz
his
is pinned.
demise is Tabson. They want Nertz. And he knows he's got to keep himself on a swivel. Does get caught out, turned around. Mantu and Sin have opened up the B site. And it's Sun Pius in the clutch.
Another 1v2.
They're going to make this work. Despite not investing. Big Clan have humbled ENCE here. Smoking a kit, but not ready for the swing. Mantu.
Go, Alter.
He's definitely pumping today. Is that 12? Yeah, his 12th frag, top of the table, Mantu.
Well, that's about the best outcome you could ask for there. The half by, watching towards dark.
If he
Just
mollies
clean up
now,
the
that's 7 seconds. They can't... What?
Snappy. Down. Still got time if they can get through these 2. Dancing around the dark pillar. Madden still got that lethal close range weapon. And
way.
the 5-7 had connected into 2. A different round. But Big Clan looking to seal the deal with an 8. With Sun Pius' orb. Yeah, I mean, surely this is a high priority save. As I was about to try and finish my sentence. Never mind. No AWP for you.
Just a flash to his name.
Haven't smoked.
Yeah, this was the plan all along to try and get in toward that A side. The bomb's still there. They've got a slight lug towards middle from Tabson, who makes a bit of a meal of it, but gets a kill on Nertz, and they've got the man advantage here. Looking for 10 rounds on the board on their T
Is that
side.
a T-smoke? Look at the radar.
It might be, you know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do they extinguish a molly?
But yeah, could have been.
Can't get any more. That's the bomb down at least. I say that with bated breath. Tabson catches Sun Pius on the push, just through the flames. Snappy, we saw him swallow the nade on Jail. It doesn't seem like he's going to have much freedom in this round either. Give it a go, give it a shake. Mantu's holding. And like that, a 10th in the bag. Gob's feeling it, wants to see that third map.
With an enormous lead, as we see a very weak, underwhelming buy here for ENCE. First duel will come in. D-Hap.
Oh,
Quiet
wow.
this second map,
respect.
but that's an excellent spray down towards A main. Will they commit? The bomb is there. I don't think they can justify going any further. tabseN certainly can, though, trying to pick up the pieces, if possible. 3 versus 2 now as the in-game leader is starting to shine.
Wow, that is a captain's performance out of tabseN. Just completely flips the round on its head. Only Sunpius capable of voicing concerns on the A side. He's got the angle for the A-con. Nertz looking to join him slowly, flanking onto tabseN. Process, this is audible. Sunpius aware of at least one of the 3. Now he takes the fight. Knows where the 2 of them are. Sunpius, he's taking off heads. Oh, it's up to Process. He's low HP, knows where Nertz is. Brave to take the fight. Brave, but he's punished. And there's the 5 ENCE were aiming for. Looks competitive. Can ENCE end in 2 and secure the quarterfinals, or will Big take us the distance?
Noise a Falcon makes, so...
Right? Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but it's more chicken, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot on the plate.
A lot on the plate. He's got 2 more swinging in, and he's taking name, taking 3 with the Glock, and Snappy's hitting shots too. ENCE have warmed up now. You can see the bookmakers are expecting to see ENCE take it in 2, and a nice shot out of Crimbo in a 1v2.
And the bomb is loose, so Nertz needs to go back and grab that one. Dia disconnected from the pack, and Crimbo has been great in the clutch.
2-on-1.
Winnable round.
Most definitely. He knows where Nertz was, right? But the fact that he's still there. Oh, there you go. Crimbo isolating some jewels, hitting some bullets, needs one to the head. Ideally, he's getting whittled away at. Dia peppers him at range, connects onto the head, and so ENCE will take that T-side pistol.
Well, the default smoke is down, but can Madden do anything with it? These Deagles becoming problematic. The MP9 shreds through Snappy as well. Has to drop down to save himself. Sunpius will bring it back to a 3 versus 3, and the call has been made. They're going to try and make their way towards the A side, but there's a double stack here. The MP9's doing a lot of work, and Sunpius, he'll keep the dream alive. With 30 seconds remaining, can Process do anything about this? Gives up his position, unfortunately, and that's a bomb plant guaranteed. Leaping through the smoke, potentially knows it's not worth it. The flashbang might help him out, and it's an all-in maneuver, and one he might be able to pull off it. Way to go! And it is going to be the force buy victory for Big Clan.
What a massive round for Process. One of these kids brought up from the academy. It's not Crimbo in the clutch, but this kid's Christmas has come just now. What a massive round.
Look at the 5-7 work. tabseN, he did start this round off with a bang, and Nertz confirmed a nice shot. Mantu also puts his Deagle in the ring, but this flash push 5-7 for mobility, second awareness, info onto Sunpius.
Yeah.
That's going to hype him up, and having all of his boys looking at him, celebrating with him, that is going to get the fire in his belly roaring.
Is he smoking A main? I think he just smoked A main.
Ooh, info. Lots of info, and he's got a good setup.
Yeah, it was A main, you're right.
And that's the end of that for ENCE. They put so much into it. They really need Sunpius' rifle to do all the dirty work, and it's already fallen apart. Trying to make space was Nertz, but Mantu has repelled. Bomb is lost. Round to follow. Big Clan send ENCE back to the doldrums.
Oh, God, really like that one.
That's what you want behind you. That's the energy you need.
Haven't even converted upon in a lot of these occasions. So the tilt, setting in, sinking in, Sunpius pins one to the back wall, Process gets away, and Sin gets more.
Go on! Oh, that's a lot of damage, but it's not the lethality they were hoping for. That should have been round defining. There is an A player present. Mantu scurried over there in time. Rifles have been recovered, and things will slow down for a moment.
Yeah, they can reset the round here. They might as well. Going to try and push.
Look at this angle.
And I think they've read it. Madden should be good for a kill here. Sunpius will hold for it as well. They've got the perfect read.
Just looking away now, but still perfect angle.
That was Process, was the dark play, they know.
Hey, maybe not. Bomb's still there. Don't have to take this fight, Mantu. You don't have to. That confirms his position.
The time he gets to the bomb, he's got one chance of a fake, and that's about it.
Yeah, he's just going to have to gamble on main or
there it is, the one
lose the
tap.
round. Sunpius calling his bluff. It's going to jiggle out. Ooh, he gets his gun on him.
Wow.
But Sunpius, he started that round with a Deagle banger. He closes with 3 and a clutch.
SMGs for masses, and we've got the Mantu glass cannon as well. It's brittle, it's squishy, and the MP9 trying to bait him in, and he connects the first shot here. But now they know the orb's on the other side of the map. They're ready for the A execution. CTs too have some presence here, but it's down to Sin. He needs to find multiple frags to stand a chance, sitting in the flames and sprayed down by Nerds. Can Crimbo find anything? He gets some damage, but that might be it. They have to save, I think, at this stage. There's no chance of winning the round. They need to make sure they recover the AWP going forward. They're going to go for it.
They're looking, but Sampaius, he's right burrowed in the smoke, overlooked by Crimbo. And Tabson doesn't even catch him on the re-peek.
Taking a hunt.
Yeah, they want to take it all away, and this Mac-10's definitely got a lot of bang for its buck, hasn't it?
Run, Mantu, run.
Taking it all away.
Can't do anything with this. They'll have enough if they take the full eco now with $2,400 coming in next round. And you're right, it's that Mac-10 doing God's work, finding multiple frags, and Sampaius applying the pressure towards Heaven. And they should have saved a bit earlier if you ask me, but it might have still been the same outcome with the pressure applied from ENCE.
It feels like a round they could have contested. This argument can be made until the cows come home one way or another, but that's not the point.
Oh, he's going to have to get two! He does! Shooting from the hip for the second!
Of course! Of course!
Oh,
Back your players now! Mantu's demonstrating his proficiency on the AWP.
You love to see that. Just when he had to step up, he gets a hat-trick as he rotates in from middle and towards that temple, finds his third, and now Sampaius and Snappy looking at 6s and 7s. Not really much they can do.
Yeah, especially if you do get caught out by Sampaius again. This is a good
You clearing this, Alex?
I'm not, but Sampaius might be. Okay, now he's probably going to be baited in. Lovely work. Missed shot, punished. Snappy.
How's the smoke?
Is the bomb a priority? Getting that down, a nice reward?
It would be nice if he could smoke off maybe
difficult
temple.
as well.
Oh, he needs to clear something. Ooh. Oh, sound you Snappy.
Oh.
Not happy with that one. It's going to go up to a 4-round lead now for Big. The money is still there for an ENCE buy, but Nerds will be light on maybe a Galil for him unless he can get a drop from one of his teammates, and they'll take the Galil on the nose.
I want to see, did Diha hit him? 2 times, okay.
Yeah, that's one of those must-trade scenarios where sometimes you don't trade.
Yeah, and you know it. And
it's a round-defining kill.
Committed to the spray.
They've got all the utility you could ask for. They can flush them out.
Congregate on that site side. It's going to be a big fight on Cake. Here comes that utility we discussed. Good flashes, connecting, isolating, pushing. Here comes Sin. He gets the info, but no frags, no blood is shed for Big Clan. It's all ENCE as a 10th round, a 3-round game now. ENCE's T side shaping up nicely.
Maybe should have given it up. No one's watching Connector. Come on.
Here they come, boys.
Oh, Crimbo's going to get caught completely off guard.
Hi, Crimbo.
Bye. Mantu, what have you got for us? It would have to be something rather ridiculous. Now they know where you are. You're a dead man. Rocking a hard place on A main for Mantu. They're trying to bail him out with Dark Push. But hang on, he still hits one. Confirms the bomb. Flank is fast. Distraction from Con.
Oh, God, that's
Flash is good. Flash. Push is good. Protoss needs the connection. He hasn't delivered. And Tabson with 1 before he falls, but it's not enough. A 1-round game now.
Moments, though. Moments where that could have really gone wrong, right? It got very hectic there.
As they wait for the CT reaction, and there's one coming as well. Nerds, more than ready. One of the absolute stars of this ENCE lineup. Looking for a double kill. Gets nothing, but Sampaius will maintain the man advantage and cracks the A bomb site wide open here. No one else to defend. Diha with the bomb. If they can transition him over, they're really onto something. But Sin and Tabson inquiring as to what's going on the extremities of the map. And there's Madden. There it is. Great kill.
Hold on. Maybe Sin can hit that head and make it an interesting mid-round here. Bomb's going A. That's for sure. Yeah. Is it for sure? Diha's trapped now. Process with 9 bullets in the magazine. He's got teammate to push with him. Molly's going to flush him out. Has to go wide. Ooh, damage was inflicted, but they do isolate the duel. Sampaius, how do you win this? Goes for the no-scope, but that's what Big Clan needed. It took him a while.
That's weird, considering Sampaius got the kill on A and he had full control of the site as well. He was in there. In terms of the contact play, I think that's what's going to be presented here. Madden to hold the rotations.
They're screwed. 1 from Sin, need a whole lot more of that, but actually he has taken a lot of the wind out of the sails of ENCE.
But look where Madden is.
Spawn. Oh dear, he can hear them coming.
This is going to be one hell of a clip from Madden. He gets the first, the nade right at the toes. Mantu down to 30, the round falls into place to equalize.
There's still a slight chance here, but after that great job, Madden confirms the round. as they exchange blows here. The problem is, in terms of the cash,
You mentioned the finances. Sure, they are going to get the 2,900 loss if Mantu stays alive, which he will.
and with the FAMAS is... Oh, hold on. The FAMAS is available.
Almost had
and
to eat my words.
bear in mind, Mantu playing a more passive position this time, up and towards heaven. The flashbangs, the smoke's being deployed though. Diha loves this entry kill. Can't deliver the goods this time, looking for multiple if possible. Finally connects the dots. He's on for 3. Shut down by Mantu, who started to hit everything with the AWP. It's going to be a 3-on-3, and now Process tested towards Dark.
Yeah, that smoke is luring him forward. Process, he's got so much pressure on his shoulders here, but still delivers on the 5-7. Madden down, Nerds dead on main. Big Clan, they brought it in. Down to a 1 versus 3. This is their round to lose now.
Sampaius is in the matrix in this moment. The fact that he's calling the bluff, he knew that the AWP of Mantu was over towards that A site with the double kill.
Why do I feel like this is such a guarantee for Sampaius?
They have no idea where he is. He's got the HE to work with as well. The defuse kit's on Mantu, who has low HP. So the HE, if he can place it well, it would deny the defuse. Does he just commit to it?
He's going to stick it. He's going to stick it. He's got it.
Just like that.
He's got
Just
it.
like that. Sampaius thought he'd overgamed it. Thought he'd have a little bit more of a chance. The HE could have been a miracle.
I was hoping, yeah, he had some sort of...
The Mantu comment, Alex, the fact that he couldn't get back towards Fountain, it limited the amount of positions he could be in. And well, Sampaius didn't know that Mantu was in that position, because when he played the clutch previously, he could actually stretch his legs. That's when he got the better of Mantu in the 1v1 by playing pool over towards B main. This time around, tabseN has to only worry about 2 angles.
They've been testing this A side time and time again. One final attempt to take us to overtime. 5-on-4 to the Sampaius to breach the bomb site. He's done an amazing job to open things up. He's carrying them in towards overtime. 3 versus 2 now. Mantu and Process on the retake. They're so far removed from the situation though. Smoked off as well. A couple of flashes remain for ENCE. Have they done enough? It looks good, but Mantu, he's been playing so well. They've got smokes available and defuse kits. Final round, they have to go for it.
Yeah, Process is going to be having contact at the same time. Sampaius trying to play the fade. Madden, he's dead as well as Mantu's frag connecting. So it's all on to Diha for overtime. Bomb is ticking. They've got time to crawl in. Process hits the shot and Big Clan have done it. Securing themselves a 3rd. We do go the distance.
Referee will say play on.
Graham Pitt, double thumbs up.
Yep. And it's absolutely fine. Good flash coming through as well. Going for that B split potentially now as Snappy leading the charge. The CTs take control of stairs. Otherwise, Crimbo knows he's probably got a fight on his hands here from multiple directions.
That's Sampaius again. So quick on the trigger is the Spaniard. He's got 2 more on his plate, but tabseN quick to the click. 4-on-4, Madden late mid. Process clears him out, but can't hit the shot. Quick one again on the Glock, and nice elevated angle. Not for Snappy, though. No problems finding tabseN. Oh, what's going on? 1-on-1, Diha. It was Sin that found 2. Fakes him out. Diha trying to play a wicked game here with the sound cues. As knows Mantu's off the bomb. And doesn't have a kit for this Diha. He's just playing it very well. Sound, solid counter-strike for the close. ENCE, they get that T-side pistol and a roar erupts here.
Was that Madden?
I think it must have been.
Great pistol. It seemed too easy, didn't it? Molly comes through. This is the kill.
What? Yeah. Fortunate. I'll give him that much. What a flick that was. But CTs were a decent retake attempt there. It wasn't a comfortable finish by any stretch. Diha does come out on top in the 1 versus 1, but the force fight for Big in the second.
Yeah, that was sublime. Smoke, though, could have been the death of him. Crimbo gets away towards the generators. Mantu swallowing flashbangs. A great find from Crimbo, and he does find the second as well. Snappy crossing quad plucked from the pack. Sampaius with the equalizer. Well aware that 2 are committing from main side. A gap around the smoke that works well for Crimbo. Nerds is the one to find tabseN. Running it.
Yeah, get out of there. Crimbo's too good.
They have to go B, though. The time, 25 seconds. They have to go, wait.
Like they're going to consider it. Looking good here, Sin. Oh, he takes the fight, hits the wall bang. A big contribution, but Nerds has already managed to isolate the duel. And the Molotov, you're right, Chad. Could catch him off here, though, Sin. Oh, the crab walk was just not quick enough, and now Nerds. Oh, he just looked away. Punished for it, and Big Clan will have that 10-second defuse.
Yeah, this is going to come through here. Have been able to hold ENCE at bay for now, but still looking to execute.
Yeah, they don't have anything left.
Timing!
What a shot!
God, yeah. They didn't have the utility to push them back here, so trying to find yet another frag. He'll take that exchange. The MP9 finds another one, but Sampire strikes back. 3 versus 3, 25 seconds remain here. Tabson, he's up close and personal with the M4, swings for the challenge, gets the first one, but surrounded here. But Nerds fighting back. The bomb to be planted, just one player remains on the big side. It's going to be Crimbo. The HE doesn't quite deny the plant, but takes Nerds down to 16 points of health.
Gosh, so close to finding him on the spam. And he's only got 5 bullets. We'll have to reload. No kit.
Yeah.
On there, close short. It's a some pious round. Man, oh man, he keeps racking up the frags.
Kill came into action. Okay, so yeah, just trying to transition to get towards headshot to try and help out his teammates. Gets caught looking a little bit silly there. So Sin's death is probably one of them that you would have liked to have maybe had a bit more info on. Or
Forced into it, we'll be able to extinguish. That smoke has bought Crimbo some space, some time. As Sin, his partner in crime, it has to be Sin, but what is that? Sunpius obscured by the smoke, he still hits the shot. ENCE are going to get themselves up to 6 already. Cooking up a smoke just to hope you can peek around it from every angle. Oh, baited the AWP shot, Process holding on, Mantu now all alone, just to hold on to the AWP. He's doing everything he can. Still goes down eventually.
So worth for ENCE as well. We saw how much money they farmed in the previous round. 4 kills on the MAC-10.
Close this one out, but it looks like they are congregating to hit this. That's a massive nade. They're in a lot of drama right now.
Really good chunk taken out of them, and they're committing into this. Sin with a prime position. It's only the body shot. Snappy gets away on 10 HP. Maybe there's more from Mantu's 5-7. Look at the HP. Go on, Process. And that 5-7 has made this a 1v1. This would be one hell of a clutch. One hell of a clutch for the young gun. Dancing around. Nerds has got patience, an iron will, and just like that, it prevails. A 7th comes through. A valiant attempt out of Process.
That's so sick for Nerds, though. Actually smoked off, so it might not be worth it. Yeah, call it off.
That's what he was waiting for. Mantu's rewarded. Catches Madden crawling crane. Smoke, it might tempt Process to... Oh, no. Mantu
just really got the opening frag as well. We just said Mantu has to deliver here. They might still win the round, though. He didn't die for nothing. They're going to do this one for Mantu. Fight for him.
A blood sacrifice.
Oh my God, if they actually end up winning the round, that's nuts.
Win
if they
it for me. He's still falling.
Yeah, it's about to touch boots on the ground.
I can't believe it.
I don't quite
I wish we're not on this side of the room. We can't check out the reaction. I hope he caught him.
Oh, they whiffed the flash.
Oh, there's the flash.
Oh, what a disaster.
He hits
and
everything.
now Sampires, yeah, he doesn't really miss, does he? He's given him an opportunity here to close things out. He nails every single shot. That should be enough here. Process, it's just 10 points of health. No kit, no utility. And it's Mantu after finding the opening pick. They're so close, and it begs the question, what would have happened if he could just stay on the map? Not in all of my years have I seen it go down in such an important time. Sure, it happens every now and then, but not in the heat of the moment like that. Not when you need them to survive.
Oh, we needed a bit of comedic relief in this series,
Here it
didn't
comes,
we?
here it comes.
No, go back 5
Flip-flops.
seconds. I need that Adam Sandler remote. What I don't know. All we can do is laugh.
Okay, at least it's not a death slam. But still, the worst possible time for that to happen. And Mantu not out of the heat of the action just yet. Takes a nade towards sandbags. We've got Process fighting back. Tabson will join in. They've got the man advantage. The best opportunity they've had in some time here, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Process with the push gets himself 3 kills in the round. Poor old Nerds. Loves to work middle on most maps, and he'll be left alone here. The bomb is down.
Hasn't spotted him yet. Tabson and Process are still not acknowledging this, so he has gotten across unnoticed. The up, the over, the head spotted. There's the first. Now, with 38 seconds left, 3 more to find. Is he just playing for damage? I imagine that's the new question.
Here it comes. So, that will
He's just playing
do.
for damage.
That will do something. Not much, but hang on.
Good damage.
Now he
Just
can't
run away.
Let's go for it. Oh my God, what did he do?
Just run away. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, just the ease by which Nerds approached that.
That's more damage than you could ever ask
Where's
for.
the AWP, he's saying? Where's the AWP?
Don't-
Where's the
yeah,
AWP?
please get the AWP.
Sampires wants the AWP. No smoke for Crimbo this time round.
See if that Crimbo Bianca can tip the scales. He certainly is, Henry. With 1 and 2, he's done a lot there. That was that threatening MAC-10 starting to pick up pace.
Yeah. Once it whirs into action, you're in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
It's Sin who could be as well. It's a fumble spray, but recovered by Nerds. Another 1 versus 1 here. Process trying to deliver once again up against the old master. Snappy, 20 seconds remaining, scrambling to find the bomb here, recovers it. And like we said, time is low. Process is thinking he might be going back to A. He's got a very passive hold here. Fake plant. Snappy's assuming he's closer. It gives Process a chance to reposition here. Doesn't commit to the swing just yet, but he knows he's got the advantage if he can find the timing.
Oh, he saw him, takes the fight, Snappy goes down, frustrations visible, but victory is Process, and he's been thrust into quite a few of these scenarios in this game. Sunpius, he's been finding impact, but he will have to do it without Diha. Crimbo makes it good. Oh, and Tabson builds upon it. Still Sunpius and Madden. Head-to-head against 2. Process, a big contribution, a crucial frag, his 13th, and there's another, up to 14, big up to 4, got B hyping up the boys. As Big's hopes of a quarterfinal kept afloat by Process.
Yeah, that's more like it. Starting to win some of these duels now, starting to come out on top on the clutches, holding their nerve right down to the wire, but it's Big coming out on top 2 rounds in a row here. Crimbo delivering once again in the B bomb site, setting up the youngsters. Process mowing 2 down as he repositions very well through the smoke as well.
That elevated position of Tabson as well, going to be very difficult to pre-aim. Right side smoke. And go. Still, that elevated position. That's the Tabson first. Just nicely, Sin shuts him down, but Nerds is in to win the round. He's already gotten himself a triple kill. Crimbo, though, just walking on in, jumping on in, and Nerds with the last bullet in the AK clutches up for the quad kill.
Oh, that's a Nerd special right there. 2 bullets left in the magazine, and they're absolutely dead on, reading the play to perfection. It looked like it was a done deal on the A bomb side, but Nerds with his signature spray connecting the dots. That is such a beautiful sequence. Like I said, a couple of bullets remaining, and he couldn't have played it any better if he tried. Final round, as we see Big now struggling with just the SMGs, a pistol, and the FAMAS.
So much for that momentum shift.
Yeah, right.
Nerds happened. And Process is just ran straight down the ramp into Nerds. Not going to happen again, but if he feels like his teammates have done a lot of the heavy lifting. With Snappy's double on that MAC-10 again, we witnessed them using them to great effect. Madden using his to find Sin. And they're going to leave this half with 11 rounds. Big Clan after...
Would you get us to the halftime break, mate?
Could ya? Well, it's a pretty FAMAS. Haven't seen that one up close. There you go. 11-4, ENCE 5 away from the quarterfinals. Big Clan, they're up the creek without the paddle. Join us after the break.
7 guns on the CT pistol. Love to see that. The gunslingers.
Both are perfectly placed.
There's not enough room for both of us. Crimbo. Nice work. Tabson builds upon it. Madden's going to be totally overlooked. Oh, it's horrible for the boys of Big Clan as they get mowed down. And ENCE now only need the 4. You know, Rush, one of the things Rush does really well is bitch and moan.
Yeah, he's great at it. One of the best in the world.
Honestly, best in slot.
All right, settle down.
Yeah, Snappy should too, because he's gone wide for the fight and 1 back from Crip. Oh God, Snappy just wants it done. He's got a reservation to make.
Bro, I'm pressing buttons, man. I can't turn it. I can't. I've only got 2 hands.
Listen, think about the viewer.
Smokes are coming in. Oh, they're going contact here. Now this setup, it is quite nice though. This angle is pretty dirty. It should just catch one up. But Crimbo, you might spot one over the boost here. Oh, playing perfectly. I even get baited, and what a play.
Wow. That is top tier stuff. You guys don't realize. Everybody at home, you don't realize it. You don't get that anywhere else. I think the writing's on the wall of this one.
Well, you never know, Chad. There's always a chance. When there's a will, there's a way. All the tropes you could ask for, as Process does continue his strong form here. Does put 1 back at least. Smoke's being deployed as well. They have to commit to the plan, but it's a fake for now. Madden gets the better of Process. And Grimbo, after a task of planting out C4, but he needs a bit of backup. Mantu providing it. Is there another kill available? Apparently there is. 2-on-2. Bomb should be planted. Diha can't deny just yet. And bear in mind, he has no Kevlar as well. So this one has flipped on its head, and they might even have the advantage.
They're both trying to slip away short. Mantu's going to have to do a lot with this AWP now. Oh, and Mantu is the only one left. He hits them both. Diha tries to brave the cross, but the AWP precise as Big Clan secure a 6th by virtue of the AWP.
I think Mantu just proved who's the better Polish AWPer out of him and Diha, not the AWPer at all for ENCE right there. So good shooting from Mantu. And the fact that they built back into this round, we were just talking about the fact for Big it was 3 versus 5. And yeah, not relinquishing control, not dropping back, staying stoic was Mantu hitting a necessary shot, not letting the round play out, just getting it done with the bullets. Good stuff.
Yo, look at Diha. He knows he's got one isolated, and Process is completely unprepared for that one. Forward stance from Diha, delivers the double. Awkward for Tabson. Still hits a banging shot onto Snappy. Trying to perhaps turn up the momentum on towards this A side, trying to isolate the AWPer.
It's not necessarily about him getting a kill, but it's about him relaying the information, still holding onto a powerful position so that his teammates can rotate in for the retake. But no util, no kit, big problems, and well, there you go, bomb loose.
As easy as that for Diha, just spamming the smoke. Time was so sensitive, they had to push on that. And now, yeah, nothing for Grimbo here. He'll only get the 1, so it looks like ENCE sailing to this quarterfinal now. Just a single round is all they need, and Big Clan right now, they're scrounging for scraps.
Yeah, well, at this point, they'll need 8 rounds in a row. Diha, confident as ever, pushing the B steps, finding multiple kills here, forcing them into more and more fights, and then...
Crowdsourced.
Yeah, it's
crowdsourced insight.
Maybe accurate information. We're not quite sure, but it sounds pretty good to me. He typed it with some authority.
He did. Yeah, there was an air of authority.
The anonymous individual in the Twitch chat spamming.
Yeah, he actually used a proper grammar and everything. So
Yeah,
wow, smart dude. I'll take his word for it. Don't see grammar very often.
Yeah, you wait till he whips out his semicolons. That's when you know he's a real smart cookie.
But lads, is this the game? 3-on-3. Bomb heading over towards B. ENCE to lock themselves in. Diha, first contact taken. Bomb loose once more.
It's really not clean for the remaining 2. Process and Sin, 2 of the newer names. Trying to extend play. Madden a good hard clear. It's up to Sin. A quiet game on Vertigo. The first of the clutch is in. The second, not and Sin secures it with the clutch.
And play continues. It looked like it was absolutely done, dusted, as Big had a 3 versus 1 scenario, but the huge spray down comes through, and they managed to make it work once again. Round number 24 will be a bit of a gimme as well. Here's the replay of Sin. Within this B bomb site, Diha, the first line of defense.
Diha's going to be cleared out. Nice work from Process. Good awareness as to the potential. And there's more from Tabson. What a fantastic call. See how it's caught and completely off guard, and now they are just desperately hiding, hoping to be overlooked. Nerds towards the B stairs. The bomb's planted on that B site. Some Pius' AWP in the elevators now noted as he takes down Sin.
He won't be ready for Tabson. If he knew about this Tabson play, it gets that in. Maybe Nerds can activate, but you can see it will just be a 1-on-4 scenario for poor Nerds here. Another round will be extended. It is going to be up to 15-10, and Nerds might lose it all. Has found himself a bit of a gap here. That's not a bad kill. An upgrade to an AK short, but this is it still a matter of time game? A circus of casters?
Circus, that's bad, yeah.
Keep cooking.
Nerds is, look at the angle he's used there. Tabson overlooks it completely. Opening frag found. Is this where it works? Is this the close? A big investment. St. Pius' AWP. Pride and Joy connecting. A 4 versus 3 now.
This is actually looking quite uncomfortable. The open plant as well. Nerds reacted. No! It actually works out. It was all a ruse, but still, the action continues.
Baby!
2 versus 1. Sampires would have to go above and beyond. He's got no kit. Doesn't land the shot. It's all over. Surely he has one more opportunity to try and find that kill towards Sandbags. It's not going to happen. Running out of time, running out of space, and he knows it as well.
Special pat on the back. This is the highlight reel from Process. Catching that Nerds push, you can see the angle he was holding.
He couldn't believe it himself. Like, it took him like a split second to readjust and realize what was going on there.
Mid, a question mark right now. Oh, not anymore. It isn't Madden. Throws caution to the wind, pushing the smoke. Crimbo only the one. Nerds, he's missed an AWP shot here. They
it's hard
are teasing
now.
him. They're playing with him, Henry. Nerds still takes one on the AWP.
Yeah, he's actually done very well there. He was out of position, surrounded, and now it comes down to the 3 versus 2, going for an open plan. Diha could deny it all, but it's an awkward shot. He can't deliver it, and now they've evened the playing field. Still haven't planted, however, and the CTs have no utility. It's scrappy as you like to try and take the game here. 1 versus 1. Sampaius with one more bullet. He could close it all out here, and it will be ENCE to find victory here on Vertigo and book themselves a place in the quarterfinals.
Came to Malta to lock themselves in for the playoffs, and they've been able to do so. The top spot of Group B goes to ENCE. The quarterfinals locked in, but it has to be said, Sampaius today really came to play some top-notch Counter-Strike. A fantastic series from him.
Yeah, Big Clan, early stages, new names, big stages, and they did get pushed. They made ENCE work, they made them sweat, taking it the distance, taking it 3. Process at the top of the scoreboard with some high-impact rounds. A lot of positives, I'm sure, for Big Clan, and they too will be back for the playoffs, but the quarterfinals in the bag for ENCE.